people cry, I've seen people collapse, I've seen people vomit.
Boniface Mwangi understands the power of the image. As a local newspaper photographer, he documented the violence that tore the country apart after the 2007 general election. But he's worried that Kenyans will forget, so he's been taking his pictures on a national tour.
We start with the first photo, you cast your vote. Then later on we had the street violence, citizens coming out armed, street battles between protesters and police or between two ethnic communities.
The images are evidence of what happens when political leaders whip up tribal anger to help them win power. After the president was secretly sworn in, armed thugs, including the police, attacked anyone they suspected of supporting a political rival. More than 1,000 people were killed and 100,000 others were made homeless.
4 years later, we still have Kenyans living in refugee camps in their own country. So there's a lot of resentment and a lot of anger, and it may not come out on that particular day, but it's going to come out.
The International Criminal Court is to announce whether any of the 6 men accused of organising the violence should face trial. William RUTO, a former minister and presidential hopeful, is from the opposition, along with party chairman Henry KOSGEY and broadcaster Joshua Arap Sang. On the government side is UHURU KENYATTA, the Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister, Francis MUTHAURA, who heads the civil service, and the then police chief, Hussein Ali.
If the cases are confirmed, at least a warning will have been given in the country that it's no longer business as usual. You commit such crimes, even if you're finally acquitted, but you know that justice will prevail.
Whatever the ICC decides, though, Kenyans believe the process has changed the way politics is done here forever.
We actually want to see things being done in the right way. We don't want to go back into the former position we were when the elections were there. So we'd like to see it done.
I think from the ruling majority, people will be more cautious. And I think it will make a permanent difference in Africa, not only in Kenya, but in Africa and the third world in general.
But even if the court confirms the charges, arresting powerful figures will have serious political consequences, and this is an election year. Handing suspects to The Hague will prove to be a serious test of Kenya's commitment to ending impunity. Greste, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.